Good evening. How we doing? Friday night, fancy a shave. So, quick run through what we're going to be using tonight. So, here's Soap Commander Courage. As you can see in the label there, it's peppercorn, citrus and cedar. Ingredients are on the tub there. If you want to pause and have a look at them. And it's quite a big tub. It's not filled to the top, so there's plenty of space for a brush. Is it 6 ounces? Yeah, 6 ounces, 170 grams. The razor for tonight, I'm going to do a single edge using a dynamic Focus SE 2-piece aluminium razor with a pivot head. Basically the top plate cap comes off like that. You can use either bent and snapped DE blades, or as I'm using tonight, a barbershop blade, and I've bent the tabs a little bit so the head's got something to grab onto. And using this, it's quite simple. Place the blade under the tabs with any pointy bits sticking in towards this side of the head. Line up the holes, push and push, and then the blade goes in and lines up as per. Italian design, very light, 33 grams, 4-inch handle, and the idea is you don't really want to hear the pivot when you're shaving, if that makes sense. It's counterintuitive. The brush for tonight is a new one. I haven't used it before, so we'll see how we get on. That is a 22mm brush knot. The brush for tonight is this monster, Simpson's Wee Scott. Size comparisons, there we go. 15mm knot, badger hair, it's been soaking, really small handle. I'm led to believe that these used to be it was the last job of the apprentice to make one of these, which was then signed off, which is the reason why it's signed by Simpson as being basically approved for use and made to his standards, and therefore the person was no longer an apprentice. They're out of their apprenticeship. Whether that's true or not, I don't know. So it's a very small brush, even in comparison to 22mm knot, which isn't the largest by modern standards. So I'll just get a load on the brush, which we've got there, and we'll get the tub cleared out. How's your day been? Mine's been quite good. Started with the golf at 6:30 this morning, and it finished when the golf finished. Didn't really do a great deal in between. Went shopping with my good lady to get some supplies in, but apart from that I haven't really done a great deal else for the whole day. Didn't plan to, so mission accomplished. So there's the excess, there's the load on the brush. I'm leaving the tub out so I can return to it if need be. Soap Commander is an American soap. I didn't buy that one. That was picked up from the Piff box at the last Scottish Shavers Meet in Dundee. Somebody didn't like it, so they threw it in the box. And everybody who was there, there was a fair few of us who were there with throwing stuff in. And I thought, never tried Soap Commander, so it's supposed to be quite good. So we'll see what it's like. So I'll just dip the tips, what few there are. blade tonight, in case I think I didn't mention it. It's a Derby Professional. It's a barber's blade that I managed to get hold of, and I just bit the corner tabs so it fits in the head. The reason you've got to do that is obviously you've got two heads there that slide apart, and with the blade tabs bent, when you place it in and slide the head on, it causes friction, so the head of the razor and the plate are held in position. That's what holds it apart. Jeffrey Smith from the States, he's quite a large single edge chevette user, has a YouTube channel. Jeffrey's quite partial to the Focus Dynamic, the R48. It's a really light razor, 33 grams. Relatively mild. A lot of people have problems because they think that is the shaving angle, whereas actually that is your shaving angle, I find anyway. But you don't want to hear the click. Just checking the blade alignment. This is by no means a day killer, this razor. Few weepers and the tops are back off the cold sores again. The scent on this soap is nowhere near as strong as the one from last night, Driftwood. That was a good soap, like strong scents. Really enjoyed that shave and the soap and the scent profile from it. This one's, you can smell everything, but it's not going to knock your socks off. Not in my opinion anyway. I would say it's almost comparable to a Wickham scent, maybe slightly stronger, not much. Felt that one. What was this there? First got the corner of the blade nick. Certainly not a razor you want to press on with. If you do, it'll bite. Is it the best SE razor on the market? No, far from it. Would I recommend it to a new shaver? No, I wouldn't. Not one iota. Now, I personally say, if you're looking for a single edge razor, look at something else. I'll say there's probably better single edge razors available on the market than this. But hey, it's what I spent my money on. So I'm going to use it occasionally. I don't use it very often, but as it's, some people are doing single edge September, some are doing sandalwood September, some are doing sample September. I'm not a big fan of sandalwood. I've only got one sandalwood soap, that's a sample, so you won't see that getting used very often. Single edge I've got two. I've got that one and I've got a Rockwell. That will be good enough for work. wouldn't be good enough for anything else. If that was a normal shave, I wouldn't bother. So single edge samples, yeah, I've got a few, but I thought I'd keep them. That was the wee Scott falling over. It's not even 7 o'clock and he's pissed. Right. I'm calling that shave there. Because I can. And yeah, not the best shave ever, like I said, but we'll get back to that on Sunday. So I'll have a quick that was just warm water and stone cold water, and the water is getting cold. Post shave, I'm actually going to use some Prasso, I think. Yeah, just get a bit of menthol in. Prasso pre-shave supposedly. So a little bit of a fingerful. You can use it as a post shave. It's not with alum. It goes lumpy and horrible. It doesn't like alum, but everything else it's fine with. You can see where it's gone on with the water, and it's like smearing your face in Vicks. Certainly helps clear the passages. Okay. Right. Soap for tonight for a fast shave was Soap Commander Courage from the States. I don't think there's any UK stockists from that. You can get it from Magards, I believe. You send it over. Razor, dynamic, I think it's the Focus R48, aluminium, two-piece razor with a Derby professional blade inside it for its first use. And the brush, the wee Scott, 15mm badger brush, so that's it. Post shave, we just got some Prasso on just to help calm things down. So that's it. I just fancied a quick shave. I didn't know what to use, so I thought I haven't used any of that for a while, so that's what we'll do. So we're done. Thanks for watching. Wasn't the best shave ever, say that myself. And I shall be back on my next shave will be Sunday at some point, either before or after, depends what time the golf finishes with the Ryder Cup. So we're back Sunday hopefully for a DE shave with what I haven't decided. I'll pick something up at the time and take some from there. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next shave. Bye for now.